Are we running into something new where fans, family members who have access to these players or your own circles, where now players have to worry about their own members and friends and family betting on them and having a problem if they lose? But I do have one interesting gambling story tonight, and that's about the U.S. Open and Scott uh,
Scheffler.
Scheffler. Scott Scheffler being the favorite. Now, the interesting story about Scott Scheffler being the favorite is that he doesn't like being the favorite because all these athletes know about odds. Here's the funny story. Did it come up? Okay.
Mhm.
He had to delete his Venmo account because people were at requesting money from him when he lost and they bet on him.
Mm.
So he actually had to, and some people actually sent him money when they won on him. So he actually had to get rid of his Venmo account so he wouldn't have that distraction or anything or pay attention to the things like that. Are we running into something new where fans, family members who have access to these players or your own circles, where now players have to worry about their own members and friends and family betting on them and having a problem if they lose?
Yeah, it's out of control.
Like, that's out of control. That's like, just think about that. You lose and you look on your joint and you got people hitting you for Venmo. Yo, I'm gonna need that $100 back, dog.
Right, right.
I
I'm gonna
bet on
need
you
that.
to I bet on you to finish top five and you finish seventh.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
You know
that.
what I'm
I need that
saying?
back.
I need I need that bean back. I thought
Yeah, I
that
need
was
that
so
back.
crazy that that was a story that actually came out about him actually deleting. Like I don't think he went and said that. Like somebody had to find that out
Hmm.
that he actually deleted his Venmo account because of betting.
Yeah, golf is a very, very difficult sport, man. I like golf betting golf live, especially the seventh, the fourth day, which is the Sunday, because you can kind of get some angles while you're watching and seeing who's kind of making who may make a run, who may not. Especially if it's a close match, right? Because you can kind of get some good plus money throughout the day. Scotty going into the U.S. Open is going to be favored because this is such a long course. I say long is that the holes are long, right? And you want to probably look for
The
those that
holes
can
are
drive.
long,
The
Brent. The
holes are
holes
long.
are long.
Holes are long, and you want to look for players that can drive the ball, hit green, hit the fairways, um, and make it up on time. Since Scotty is our well not well Scotty will be the Tiger Woods of this time frame. That's how good
Yeah, this
Scotty
era.
is.
Yeah.
Um, and that's why he's favored. He's probably gonna be favored in most tournaments. But this course actually favors him probably the most. It's one of the most difficult ones because of that factor. So just a little future betting. If you are going to look at certain players, I will look at probably like a Bryson DeChambeau, who has a lot of power off the tee. Maybe to kind of finish in the top 10. I think he'll be in a race in the last day. You can look at. I know John Rahm hasn't been kind of playing super well, but this is a good course for him to potentially kind of I would say top 10, top 20 for sure, or potentially make put some money on it to win because this course will favor him also. Um, yeah,
We're
man,
not
but
going.
it is
We're not going to cheat our fans like that. Come on now. We're not going to cheat our fans like that. We're going to bring up the handy dandy
yeah.
sports book.
Bring it up.
Bring up the handy dandy sports book and let's look at the numbers. Let's not cheat them because I don't bet golf. I don't. I'm not. I'm familiar with the names. Maybe I might jump in at late where there might be a little bit of plus money and one of the name, the name guys got a good lead, and but
Damn, look at those. They're in the top three. That's so crazy. I didn't even look at this stuff yet.
yeah, yeah.
The three play, yeah. Well, I guess it makes sense. Well, there you go. What I'm saying to you is true. That this course favors these three players. And obviously, they're the highest um, of odds. I would definitely look at Scotty. Um,
What did Rory just win? Rory, was it the Masters? Did he just win?
yeah, Rory won the Masters.
The Masters. Okay.
This is not a course for Rory. I would actually probably put money on and probably get good money on Rory not to make the cut. I
Not
know
to
it
make the
sounds
cut.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but not to make cut. I can get like +2, +300.
Rory's getting
Um,
old, right?
no, he's not old.
He's not
I mean,
old.
he's
Oh,
older, but he's not old.
I felt like
Go
last time I
golf
saw Rory, he had
golf
some
is a
some
golf is a
gray in
game
him.
that you can play for a long time, man. You can play
Yeah, I
this
know
until
that. I
you.
mean, look at Daly.
Now,
Um,
one thing I do see if you go to the Ugberg up a little bit, there's some good value here from the top 20 here. So Ludwig Ugberg, you get
yeah.
+260 to be in the top 20. That's a really good play right there. That would be my sleeper in this match. Everything else will be the top three um, for this course anyway.
So last year, Bryson won. Bryson's won this in the last. He won it twice in the last 5 years. Yeah, I was looking at Brooks. I thought Brooks won it back to back.
Yeah, Brooks Koepka is not playing good golf right now, so no.
Right. Um,
But don't forget, you're not. It's not just because it's the U.S. Open. You got to know where they're playing at. U.S. Open is not always played at the same course.
where's this one played at?
This
Where's
is
this?
in is it Carolina.
Okay.
I can't think of the name of it. We can find what the name is. I think the only course that's played at the same course normally is like the Masters, and then I think you go over to um,
He said to miss the cut.
the
So
Mister
here's
Cut. Be Rory
he
the
said
Mister Cut. You might get
Rory to
plus
miss the
money.
cut. Is he's got to be plus money, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be plus money. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I really never did go golf like that. Wow, he's really where is
There you
Rory?
go, plus 210.
Plus two
Yeah,
ten.
so it's okay. It's not bad for him to miss the cut. I mean, Rory, this doesn't the way he's been driving the last few weeks has been terrible. He hasn't been driving the ball well at all. I think he's even noticed that. I think in an interview he's even said to have you seen me drive lately? Like he's not even confident in where his balls are going to land. And in this course here, you're going to need to hit the fairways. So this will be an opportunity with plus money to see Rory not make the cut. I think it's easy money, or not easy, but I think it's a good opportunity for him to potentially not make it to Saturday.
Okay. Any other bets from
I would go back up to.
predictions?
I will
No.
sprinkle something on Scotty to win, which is +2 something. I would look at John Rahm in the top 20. I think it's going to be closer to maybe top 10. John Rahm, and then John Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau top 10. I will work that out.
I'm assuming you can parlay these, right?
Should
Nah, we can't.
X'd out.
Yeah. Let me see if I open this showing up a little bit. Yeah. Parlay say unfortunately you cannot. Maybe it's DraftKings and maybe you can in FanDuel. Um, yeah, for me, I guess what are typically the odds? Do you when you bet golf? You say you like to bet golf live, but when you do bet
Yeah.
golf, are you betting the person who's coming in hot, who's been hot the last couple of weeks, or is it more of the course and how their game translates to the course?
So since I'm usually if I'm betting it live, it's usually going to be on the last day, so the game's already kind of like got a flow. I'll see who's in the top two, and then I'll start watching it early and see who has it that day, right? Is he hitting the greens? Is he hitting the fairways? Is he putting strong? And then if it's a close match, somebody might be down one stroke. You'll be able to get some plus money on that person to win the the tournament. And then you just got to kind of hope that the person in the league kind of messes up a little bit, get you back to even. Then you can hammer it again. You kind of get what I'm saying? So you can start stacking your bets. And that's why I like it on the day 4 on the last day. So you can kind of get good. You can kind of get in good place. So say for instance, I give you an example. Say somebody I got comp. Say Scottie is right now six under. The leader to start the day is 8 under. Right? You might get some good value on Scottie to win this match. And I got confidence Scottie can win this match. So I might touch Scottie at plus 160 right now. Right? Next thing you know, he's tied for the thing. I might be to jump on him again for maybe minus 110. So I'm already kind of in 2 places. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
So I like to stack the bets when it comes down to the last day live.
Just double chance don't look too bad. Give yourself 2 shots to win.
Only thing about Bryson DeChambeau, he flutters sometimes coming down a stretch. So
And then triple chance.
Triple chance look good though. Bryson, you got 3 for plus 120. I would take that.
Yeah. That doesn't look bad at all.
Anytime you're in a plus money side, it's a good investment.
Yep. For sure. For sure. All right. Learn a little bit of golf today because I don't bet golf. So I do know some of the players and I do watch, but I don't know golf in terms of betting. It's a different game for me.